enforcement. Y'all didn't know that either, did you? I spent time at Quantico at the FBI training schools. Y'all didn't know I was an agent. I probably shouldn't tell y'all that. Y'all don't care. But anyway, yeah, I've been in law enforcement. So I grabbed my gun. I said, I will kill him. Herschel Walker, won the Heisman Trophy. I'm going to kill him. I got in David, one of my many. I took off on 183. And I can still remember the voice of Herschel. People been disrespecting you all the time. People are always doing stuff to you. You never done nothing to nobody. And all of a sudden, this other voice of Herschel, your parents didn't raise you. Yes, they did. No, they didn't. Yes, they did. I thought I was losing my mind. As I got closer and closer to where I was going to be meeting this guy, I started to pray. I said, Lord, I need some help right now. I said, I need you to help me. I said, I'm about to do something stupid right now. I need you to help me right now. I remember getting to this where I was going to meet him at. I got out of my car and I put my hand on my gun. As I was walking to this truck, before I could see the guy, I saw the sign on the back of his truck that said, Honk, if you love Jesus. And that's what calmed me down.
And that's what calmed me down. There's Herschel Walker. That's from 2019, and the videos resurfaced from him speaking, I believe, to veterans in that particular event. So apparently it's Herschel Walker, Texas Ranger, because apparently he was part of the FBI. Y'all didn't know that though, because I'm crazy and I was just going to kill someone. So what does you being in the FBI, which we're gonna get to that in a second, have to do with you just randomly wanting to kill somebody? This is one of those 30 to 40 to 50 times he's talking about being extremely violent and wanting to kill someone or himself in his past. So I guess it's these kind of stories that someone like Herschel Walker will tell that will attract so many Republican voters. Like, that's my guy, will do nothing for me, but is willing to kill. Great. Good job. Let's go to details of what he was talking about and also how much BS is involved in this story. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution has some details here. They said it wasn't the first time that Walker said that he was in law enforcement. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution found while reviewing dozens of speeches and motivational talks by Walker that were posted online. Here's one of the other instances. I work with the Cobb County Police Department, and I've been in criminal justice all my life, not football. Criminal justice all my life. In 2000, he told Irving, Texas police that he was a quote certified peace officer. Yeah, and he has used his alleged law enforcement ties to justify why he has a gun, including a 2001 incident when he pursued a man who was late delivering a car. Quote, I worked in law enforcement, so I had a gun. I put this gun in my holster. I said, I'm gonna kill this dude. Does that sound similar to what he just said about the other one? And this is what he said, at 2013 suicide prevention event for the US Army. So the Walker campaign was asked about all these instances of being in law enforcement, including the FBI, and this was their flailing response. After they were asked about it, a Walker campaign spokeswoman said he majored in criminal justice at the University of Georgia and has supported and worked with law enforcement for years, including speaking to police about mental health, leading women's self-defense training, participating in the FBI Academy at Quantico, and that's what he mentioned in that clip there. She also added that he was an honorary deputy in Cobb County, along with three other Georgia counties, but did not specify which ones. Now, the Cobb County Police Department said it had no record of involvement with Walker, and the sheriff's office could not say whether he was an honorary deputy. I did read a little bit further into that particular aspect, Francesca, and apparently they decided to stop. They put in some new rules to make sure people who got this little BS certification for playing games with them for one day and have an afternoon of training, so they wouldn't show this paper and say, I'm a police officer. Because they figured people like Herschel Walker might go around and start doing that type of stuff.
Yeah. It's a small badge for a reason, bro. It's like a little Girl Scout pin is what we're talking about. But that's cool. I love how he did like the FBI training at Quantico, because I'm an agent or whatever. Like, anyway, now I'm an agent. So anyway, hands up FBI. Like, I feel like he has pulled a gun on someone and said FBI and then been like, just playing, but real. But like what? Like, it's very, very scary and upsetting. Also, like, why are you talking about trying to kill someone else at a suicide prevention symposium? Like, that feels like the wrong misdirection. Yeah, don't kill yourself, kill other people. And finally, I just have to comment, like, the fact that he's wearing a Cassius Clay shirt and not a Muhammad Ali shirt is very interesting, because like Cassius Clay is a little bit of the like sort of like pre-politicized Muhammad Ali, you know what I mean? And it's like before the reawakening, before he converted to Islam, but had to do with his political awakening. And there he is, like, yeah, Cassius Clay.
It's Cassius Clay. His mama named him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. Name that movie, Francesca. You don't know it, do you?
I don't. Is it?
Hey, the comment section will have to roast you in a second. His mama
yeah,
named him
because
Clay.
I'm talking about Muhammad Ali, and then is it Ali? Is it Ali?
No, oh God, I can't wait until the comments. We're gonna get y'all's comments about this particular thing. But one more part about this, because again, he's a political candidate. I know this from 2019. But we hear how he has these types of comments a little bit somewhat regularly. He does these types of things, and somehow this is an appeal to voters, at least they think it is. And maybe it is, because there's a guy that was running for president who also liked to talk about his violent past, but how Jesus brought him out of it. Did you notice Herschel Walker in that 2019 clip said the only reason he didn't shoot this random person is because he saw a bumper sticker that said, "Honk if you love Jesus." Apparently bumper stickers changed people's lives. It wasn't Jesus, it was a bumper sticker that mentioned Jesus and honking. But anyway, here's this other guy who apparently had a violent background, but Jesus stopped it all. Watch.
The attempted stabbing incident occurred when I was 13 or 14. Trying to hit my mother in the head with a hammer, that was around the same time as the stabbing. The person that I tried to stab, I talked to today. And it was a close relative of mine. Those claims are absolutely true. I am 100% sure that they are true.
I'm 100% sure that they're true, I think. Maybe it's 97%. Why is this the standard? Why is this what they feel will appeal to voters? Which, by the way, I don't know if you forgot, Francesca, Ben Carson was at the head of that Republican primary at one point around that time. That's why he got that attention around that story. It's weird.
Brain surgeon, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just amazing. Like I feel like he transferred all of the good brain juice into his patients and left none for himself. Did he was he doing experiments on himself? I always forget how hard he is to listen to, Ben Carson, because he's like synapse fire. And this guy is like a very well-trained surgeon, smart dude, just not always happening with words.
He's good with his hands, bad with his words.